It's a special place. It'll always be a special place to me.
Yeah, that was me. I told him that he screwed up and how good a shape he came in last year. Yeah, no, he did. He did a great job. And that's Baker, like a lot of his teammates, you ask him to do something, he does it. So he's very coachable.
I think that we got a great team here. I mean, just the past 2 practices has just been amazing. See the offense, the defense, playing with Steph and Bees and Josh. I mean, Josh made a throw today that I haven't seen, like, post ball to Cole Beasley. It was crazy, like, mouth dropping. I've been in the league 12 years, so, I'm excited, about what, they've created out here. I think that we got an opportunity, obviously.
Love Emmanuel Sanders. He's played with a lot of great quarterbacks. He's seen a lot of arms, giving lots of compliments to a growing legacy, a legend that is Josh Allen, Paul Bunyan-esque, that continues to grow. What do we think about this jaw-dropping comment about his new quarterback? It sort of went viral yesterday, which I was surprised by because, Kyle, Josh Allen has a great arm. We know that.
He does. But I'm not impressed with the comment at all.
Oh, okay.
Because respectfully, I disagree. I don't think Emmanuel Sanders has ever had any good quarterbacks. I haven't even heard of half these guys. Do you have the full screen of the quarterbacks Emmanuel Sanders has played with? Who are these people? Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on. First ballot Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, franchise quarterback, and Super Bowl MVP. So this is his crew. Like, he even caught a couple from Flacco that I don't even really remember. But this, I don't know if any receiver's ever had a better crew. And yet, way late in his career, he puts on that jersey #1 and shows up and is like, damn, Josh Allen. And I think Emmanuel Sanders is a straight shooter. If he wasn't impressed, he wouldn't say anything. It's fascinating with the context there. And I still believe, I think we've kind of arrived at the place with Josh Allen where it's like, well, he's here. He's got maximum power. This is the best he can do, and they can just ride. I still think he can get better. I think he's like a baby. He's a puppy. And I still think that he has the most talent, like, in his total athletic deal than almost, I think, really any quarterback in the league. Sometimes you see guys who have it, they don't become the best quarterback in the league, they have the most potential. Like Dante Culpepper had the most potential. I think Josh Allen is like that, and if he realizes that, I think the Bills could win a Super Bowl. I think he has the highest ceiling of any quarterback in the whole league.
I'm with you on that, man. And his arm talent, like, it's not just about the fact that it's strong. It's like he's improved on the accuracy coming out. That was the big knock on him. But when you have teammates that are going out on a limb like that and saying things about you and gushing and, with a smile, I mean, look, how do you not appreciate that as a teammate and as a fan? You can go to practice and be like, man, this guy had an awesome throw. And to your point, it's all about perspective. And for some fans, it may look like a great throw. I didn't see the throw. But the thing that jumped out at me about his statement about the throw was it was a post route to Cole Beasley. Right? Cole's the slot receiver. So, I mean, I just think that definitely wasn't his first read. Without even seeing the play, I'm going to say that the post route to Cole Beasley, when you got Stephon Diggs probably right next to him, was probably not the #1 option. So I just think, to your point, that this Bills team they're loaded offensively. They've got the right guy to do it, and I love his personality. I love that Josh is never pounding his own chest. He's never talking about himself. He's letting guys like E. Sanders smile and boast for him.
Yeah, this just means he's getting started. He hasn't even scratched the surface yet. I mean, for a guy like Emmanuel Sanders, who has played with those type of quarterbacks, to say something like this and say it glowingly, like giddy almost, it just shows you like how good he's going to be. We got excited about what he looked like last year, breaking all these franchise records and being in the MVP conversation. But when you get to a new team and you see something like this, and then you want to tell the world about it, it puts things in perspective. I remember going to practice, playing for the Minnesota Vikings, and a lot of people saying, well, Randy Moss is different. Like, you've never seen anything like him. Like, man, I used to, like, go to sleep watching his Marshall highlight tapes, and I used to mimic his release moves at practice.
That hurdle.
Yeah, that hurdle over play. Like, there's not much I haven't seen when it comes to Randy Moss. And then I get to practice, and they were right. It was different, and immediately I knew that we were going to be a better team because what he could do on the field is unlike anybody else. I'll give you one particular day that we're at practice, and we're doing red zone one-on-ones, and Randy Moss is outside. Dante Culpepper is inside. He's running a fade route to the back pylon. Now, all the receivers are sitting there watching like we always do. Nobody talks when he goes because it's going to be amazing.
This is against the ones?
Yes, this is against the ones. He's going up against Antoine Winfield, who is our starting corner, one of the best in the business, one of the most underrated cornerbacks that I've ever played with. So he runs this fade route, right? He's standing straight up. He never really gets down in the stance because he's Randy Moss. He doesn't need to. So he goes off the line of scrimmage with a little hop, skip, and a jump. He runs to the back pylon. Dante's looking at him, and he just rockets this ball. I mean, he puts everything on it so fast. You can hear it whistling. Now, most receivers, you're at the back pylon, you're either going to turn your whole body and catch the ball, jump up and try to fall out of bounds while dragging your feet, turn around completely and catch the ball this way. Randy Moss is looking inside. He's fending off Antoine Winfield, who is in perfect position. As this ball is whistling, we're just sitting there watching. He tracks it, it disappears from his sight. He catches it over his shoulder, gets 4 feet in right where the pylon is, and just walks back to the huddle like nothing ever happened. And we're going nuts. Crazy. Oh, my God. Like, I'm like Magic Johnson jumping on Kareem after game 1. And then Kareem's like, bro, relax. We got 82 games left. Yeah. That was me at practice. And Moss is just like, chill, little dude. And I'm like, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen, Randy. And all of the coaches were like, this is what he does on a daily basis. And right then, just like Emmanuel Sanders, like I knew we're different because of that. And that's what gets everybody excited about the Bills. They're not just good. They're different, which means they have a chance to win a Super Bowl.
I have complicated feelings about all of that and the Bills. You know, like this is the time of year you sort of sort out what are your realistic expectations. We have to make the division call leaders, call the winners, all of that. And it gets a little tough. So, like with this comment from Emmanuel Sanders, and I very much understand the context. I've tracked his career, his entire career, and who he's played with and all of that. Who cares? We know he has a great arm. We've seen it. I've seen it up close and personal. I've seen it on TV. And so it still comes back to this, can you not get outclassed by the Chiefs and get to a Super Bowl? And then I start thinking to myself, because this is what I think of. I think of the AFC Championship game. I think of what happened and what could have happened, what didn't happen. How much better can he get? I've argued with you guys at this breakfast table about it. Like, we need the run game to be better. We need the pass rush to step up and help him, because I don't need him to be much better or more highlight catches or jaw-dropping or anything. But is it fair for me to think that they're there already? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
is it fair for me to be like, okay, we'll go win a Super Bowl? Because is it fair to put them there already?
Yeah, they're in a title game. Sure,
they're a game away.
Sure.
How do you feel about that? Is this the expectation here?
Yeah.
Because no one's going to say, if they get outclassed again and don't make it to a Super Bowl, no one's going to say, but that catch, that throw to Cole Beasley in practice.
But I also think that
what
the comments here are about more than arm strength. Like, we knew the arm strength thing when it came out. This is about, like, precision, and Deshaun's point, like, it's kind of a different route than you would expect. So I think there's a nuance here that's more than just the Paul Bunyan
And he is
stuff.
improving.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
My question, Nate, do you think, just keep it real, the Emmanuel Sanders, is there any, like, I'm the old man receiver campaigning for the ball a little bit, too? Like, come on. Come on.
Interesting.
You got to compliment the cute girl at the bar if you want her to pay attention
I've
to
never seen something like
you
that.
are the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Really?
You want to ride to the facility tomorrow too, Josh?
Sure. A little bit of that.
All right, I feel Josh has accomplished enough, is what we're saying, that the bar has been raised.
Yeah,
The bar has been raised. Get it done this year. How high are the expectations for this guy heading into this season? Our own Mike Garafolo joins